Hello, Amama. Mijnam is Chisobem-iGIP. Je fais de partie de ISAC in 2009. I joined this organization because I want to make a difference. I joined this organization because I believe in the youth contributing to the positive development of our society. I believe that this world needs good leadership. This world needs solution-oriented leaders. I believe that people need to focus on the things that matter in life. I am passionate about young people realizing their role in contributing to a better world. I'm applying for the member committee vice president for the incoming global internship program for ISAC in Belgium for the next year because I'm thrilled by the opportunity, I'm thrilled by the prospect of making a difference. I want to contribute to IGIP growth in ISAC in Belgium. I want to contribute to IGIP growth through the LCs in ISAC in Belgium. And I have some amazing strategies for me. My main focus areas are going to be one, optimizing IGIP processes at the local committee level, member development in terms of IGIP, growing country-country partnerships, and showcasing IGIP. Now, my key activities for achieving these focus areas are going to be standards and satisfaction in terms of reception. When an EP visits a country, he has a lot of expectations, he's also very anxious. Ensuring that we achieve very high quality in reception is going to guarantee that the entity is presented in the best possible light and that we have a very good rating when it comes to the NPS score. I'm going to also focus on having a proper LC structure for IGIP. Going forward, we're going to discuss the content of that structure. Short-term IGIP to grow LC capacity in handling IGIP. I think that we should start small and then build upon it. I think that if LCs, I believe that if LCs have six weeks to 3 months IGIPs, that is more short-term than handling IGIPs of 1 year and 1 year, 6 months. And then if we have more of these IGIPs, there'll be more feedback, and then LCs will be able to learn from that feedback, and then they'll be better able to handle IGIPs of longer term. Another very key activity is training, having local training seminars and functional camps. Now, the content of this functional camp is the MCVP IGIP and the LCVP IGIPs, or the person responsible for IGIP at the LC level. And then the objective of this is to ensure first that there is collaboration between entities, and that LCs understand the challenges that other entities are going through. We can share best case practices, and then people can give ideas and share ideas on how we can overcome challenges in our own entity. This will enable us grow, first of all, a bond, and to understand, okay, that when people are together in a struggle, it is easier for us to carry on because we know that we're not the only one going through this. And then, of course, we're going to be focusing on things like sub-products, expert implementation, and learning about customer flows in terms of IGIP. Then we're going to have practical sales training, simulations. Since we're going to be doing a lot of raising, we're going to be doing a lot of selling. So I'm going to do this in synergy with the VPBD, and I'm going to do the trainings, of course, in synergy with the VPTM and LCD. Now, the point of this simulation is to give the members very practical experience of what it's like in the real world. Now, I want to take it a step further, rather than regular simulations at maybe where they come to sell to me or they come to sell to the members of the MC team. I would want to enlist the assistance of organizations and companies and individuals that we already have a relationship with. Then we can arrange a meeting. The EPs, the members will not know that, it is a simulation. They will think it was the real deal. So they go there and then they sell a particular product, and then we get feedback from the company or the individual, and then we'll be able to use this feedback in developing the members further. I think this will give them a better real-life simulation of what they're going to face when they actually go to raise TNs. And then I'm going to want very clear job descriptions. This is because I do not want, I think that I have noticed that when there is a clash of job descriptions, people don't know who's supposed to do what. The task just gets left somewhere in the middle because people are not sure, okay, who's supposed to do this and who's supposed to do that. Okay, so moving on to the LC structure that I propose. Of course, going forward, I would want to sit with the local committees and discuss the structure and optimize it to best suit their realities. Okay, so we have the main guy here. We have the LCVP IGIP. This is the individual that's going to be coordinating everything that's going to be happening here. So he has 3 managers, he or she has 3 managers. You have the reception manager, the sub-product manager, and the promotions manager. Now, for the reception manager, he has 3 team leaders. The first team leader is the guy who is responsible for pickups and drop-offs. Now, this guy's job is to ensure that the EP does not have to wait 1 minute more at the airport for no good reason. He's the guy that ensures that he has a team of people with very friendly faces who are really ready to welcome the intern to ISEC in Belgium. And then he ensures that he has a very good understanding of traffic routes at that time. So he's able to tell the EP something like, oh, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to stay in traffic for like maybe an hour or 30 minutes or 25 minutes. You know, we hope that you'll be able with us with, you know, things like that to make the EP feel very comfortable, and the EP to understand, oh, we're very interested in his comfort, and that we're, you know, taking very necessary steps to make sure that he is aware at every point in time of, you know, the details of the activities that are going on. Okay, then the reception manager, also has another team leader for integration. This is the guy that makes sure that the EP knows all the very nice spots in town. He knows where to get the best food at a very affordable rates. He understands the transportation routes and the transportation network of the city. He understands, you know, how to change money, where to change money. He understands who to call in times of crisis if he needs any help. And then that he just basically settles properly into the environment he's going to be living with for, you know, a specified duration of time. Then we have the body team. This is the guy that ensures that we rake in the very high NPS scores, because he's the one responsible for ensuring that the EP has really impactful experiences. He's the one that makes sure that people are lining up to call the EP to invite him or her out for lunch. To invite him for lunch, you know, to go see a movie, or just you know, build bonds with members of the LC. He's the one that makes sure that the EP has a story to tell. You know, how amazing the people that he met in, let's say, Antwerp, for instance, or Louvain, for instance, how amazing they are, and he becomes a promoter. This is how people become promoters, when they have amazing stories to tell. So this is the guy that gives the EP the amazing stories to tell. Another thing he does is to align the EP's skills and, you know, hobbies, and then find activities that can help the EP enhance those skills and those hobbies. You know, so in addition to the professional internship, he's going to be getting the experience from there. He's also going to have an opportunity to increase, let's say he has a skill in a specific activity, or maybe he loves swimming, or, you know, he likes designing softwares. This is the guy that, you know, gives him, you know, of course outside working hours, the opportunity to grow those skills. Then we have the sub-products manager. You know, when I said to the entities, we'll decide what sub-products are most valid and most valuable at that point in time. So we'll have like a team leader for each of those sub-products, and the person's responsibility to be raising companies specifically in that area. Then we have the promotions guy. This is the guy that ensures that all the amazing TNs that this guy is raising is promoted on our global network. So we have, say for instance, sub-products for marketing. This is the guy that promotes sub-products for marketing. So all his promotions, everything he does is to ensure that the amazing opportunities that we are raising here is put on the global plenary and presented in the best lights. These are just some of the amazing strategies that I've been able to come up with to grow iGIP in the ISEC in Belgium through the LCs. I am very committed to seeing an ISEC in Belgium where there is 70% iGIP delivery from LCs and 30% iGIP delivery from the MC. I have been in ISEC for 5 years, and a lot of my experience has been at the LC level. And, you know, quite recently I have been working on the MC. So, you know, I have a very keen understanding of local community dynamics. I understand member motivation, member demotivation. I understand how LCs view MC strategies. And then I'm also working on the MC. I'm National Expansions Manager for ISEC in Nigeria. So I understand what it's like for MCs to strategize, to come up with plans. I have the two perspectives, and I think that what is required here is a combination of both. I know how to work with LCs. You know, I'm an operations person, and I also know how to be very strategic. I believe that a right blend of this is going to see growth in iGIP through the LCs. My competences, my skills, and the amazing experiences that this organization has provided me gives me the confidence to stand here and apply for this position. People like to say that we're action-oriented. I like to think that I am action in itself, because all I know how to do is to stand up and to get the job done. Thank you very much.